Hello Transurfers and the Transurfing Curious. I am Renee Garcia and this is TransurfingTV, the only official YouTube channel endorsed by the man Vadim Zeland himself, the author of Reality Transurfing, my friend, my compadre, and the wonderful, wonderful man who downloaded this information from the alternative space. Thank you so much, Vadim Zeland. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so now. And if you have not joined our ITI Facebook group, please do so for very exciting interactions with other transurfers who are just starting like you or are more advanced and everything in between. So click the link below if you'd like to sign up for one of my courses or contact me for one-on-one lessons. I'm giving those again. And yes, today I am talking about something that Vadim said specifically in the book. Jema and I on transmigration the other day went over it, and I decided that it needed its own video. This is the statement: I want, I fear, I can't let go. Okay, so this is what a lot of people do, including me. I did this for a very, very, very long time, up until just about a couple years ago. So even after I found transurfing, I wasn't able to fully grasp what this was saying. And the last 2 years, I have really begun to understand what it is that Vadim's trying to say here, and how to start telling myself something different and see very, very profound results in my reality. So again, I want, I fear, I can't let go. I want, let's break that down. I want something rather than I intend to have it. So remember, we look into a mirror and we can have a thought or we can have an emotion, but it's us actually moving in front of the mirror that is going to change that image in the mirror, that amalgam. It's not going to happen via a thought or an emotion. So wanting is really futile. It's not going to get you any results. Intention, intending to have it, that will get you results. I fear. Okay, so I fear I won't get it. I fear I don't have what it takes to get it. I fear I'm not enough. I fear it won't come to me. So we do this. This is a product of us not trusting our world. I fear it's us placing everything on our own will, on our own efforts. And there's a much easier way. I can't let go. So this is what it boils down to. This is where the rubber meets the road. Well, if I am going to get it, it will be because I made it happen. I can't let go. Okay, so this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where most people, even if you can get over the intending to have or eradicating fear that it's not possible, a lot of people get lost in this final step that I can't let go. And really what Vadim is presenting to us here is that we oftentimes hold on to a version of the script that we believe bring us success via inner intention. This is not letting go. Letting go is trusting your world. It's trusting the process of outer intention. It's trusting that if your perspective changes from you thinking it's all about you inward to looking outward to see how your world presents to you opportunities and things that will help you along your way. This is you letting go. This is letting go of your version of the script and trusting in another script. This is where I eradicated so much from my reality that I just did not need anymore. Struggling, anxiety, disappointment that my actions weren't enough, or that when I did something, oh, I didn't see results right then. All of this stuff has kind of just fallen away in letting go. Again, I used to think along the lines of not even really a question of my world is going to fail me or will my world fail me. I didn't even acknowledge that my world was there to help me. It was all on me, and ultimately that letting go is really when my reality started to kick off, because as I have learned time and time again, my reality offers me much better things in much easier ways than I could ever invent or create for myself. And this is really monumental. I mean, this is taking the shift away from yourself and trusting, right? This is having faith that everything is going according to plan and your world is taking care of you. So wanting versus having. Intention and action equals results. Wanting creates nothing. And I'm getting down to breaking each one of these down. I want, I fear, I can't let go. So again, wanting versus having. Intention and action equals results, and wanting creates nothing. Understanding your mirror. This is way valuable. I want, I fear, I can't let go. You are showing your mirror threefold. Things that will be reflected back to you in a way that ultimately is you not getting what it is that you want, because you're telling your mirror that you want something rather than you intend to have it. You're telling your mirror you fear, and you are telling your mirror that you can't let go. And this is all you grabbing and pulling towards yourself, and your mirror ultimately does the same thing in return, and reality sort of freezes up on you, giving you exactly what it is that you don't want. That's where I lived for a very long time, until I realized there was another option. Fear of not receiving, fear of more of the same, fear it won't happen. I struggled with this for years. I struggled with the idea that my world was a scary place. There was a lack of everything. It was going to be challenging for me to get anything that I wanted, that I wasn't receiving what I was owed or what was fair or what I felt entitled to. I was constantly in fear that I was going to have the same struggle for the rest of my life. This kept me frozen, and I will get to a way that I completely eradicated this sort of thinking. And then fear it won't happen, not trusting your world again. It's a dangerous game to question, will something happen? Again, intention and action creates results. Fear that it won't happen it's not going to help you ever. So stop being concerned with the how and the when and focus on the what and the why. I think somebody said that Abraham Hicks said this. I don't know where I heard it, but I love it. And it really does work. We oftentimes get hung up on how and when, and this falls right in line with that I fear and I can't let go. You are asking for reality to show you the results that you want to see exactly in the way that you feel you need to go about them and in the time frame, and the mirror simply does not work like that. Focusing on what you are doing and why you are doing it, and forgetting about the time frame and forgetting about exactly how it's going to happen. All you have to do is take those first initial steps, and your environment, your reality, your world will show you what to do next. Not everything has to fall on you. I can't let go. So this is my story of letting go, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard this, and I will sum it up as quickly as possible. Again, I worked with a lot of inner intention in my previous reality, a lot of will and ego. I was not willing to fail. I was not willing to play worst case scenario in my mind and accept I would actually be okay if that were the case. I was always trying to hold it all together and missing answers, keys, and solutions because I was too focused on things via my inner intention. So I could talk about this topic for hours. I was so convinced that I had the way, I had the knowledge, that it was all going to fall on me, that Everything that unfolded in my reality was because of something that I did. In fact, my reality, when I decided to sort of sever that approach to my reality showed me all sorts of awesome things, solutions to challenges, keys to unlock new doors, new opportunities. My world presents to me so much better than I could ever come up with on my own. So now my world and I have an amazing relationship because I trust my world and I know that it is in fact taking care of me. And my future looks really bright because I know that it just gets better and better with this reality transurfing practice. So what's the answer then? 1, start to intend. If you really, truly want something, and I know this sounds like a little bit of I know we're going against want here, but if you decide that something's for you, intend for it to happen rather than wanting it to happen. Set the intention and start taking action. It's thought quality, action, and intention that move the image in the mirror, not a want or a desire. Lower importance levels and don't be afraid of the challenges ahead in your reality and on your journey. This is really key here. And flowing. My world takes care of me and outer intention will guide my way. So I have a video coming out. If it didn't come out already, it is how to flow like a motherfucker. It is outer intention, the flow of variations and signs. And again, this is switching your perspective from you need to do everything on your own, and it's about you willing, your bending reality or creating results in your reality via your own will. And there's a much easier way to do this. Trust your world, trust outer intention, trust the flow. Once you relax, you will see all sorts of things that you did not see before when you were inwardly focused. So again, I fear, I can't let go. Change it to I intend. I've lowered importance and I flow. That's what I do. The first is where I worked for the majority of my life, 35 years. And now I intend, I've lowered importance and I flow, and I have a much, much easier time in my reality getting more of the things that I want in an easier way. And it's just a better program. So please like this video if you do in fact like it. And of course, comment and question if you have any questions. I am available to answer all of them. And thank you so much for watching me always, guys. I truly appreciate it, and have a good one. Bye.